Hey guys, it's Brody here from Pacific Toyota. Just here to do a quick virtual tour around this lovely 2022 Mitsubishi Outlander in the Aspire. Now, a little bit about us before I jump into the virtual tour. This is one of two of my pre-owned vehicle yards here in Cairns. This one's about 2 kilometers down the road from our other one. And across the road from them, we also have Toyota brand new vehicles and Lexus of Cairns. As you can see, we're all stocked up and ready to go. Obviously, this one's only just come onto the yard as well, so that's why I was doing this first virtual tour for you, and hopefully we can give you a good idea of the exact condition. So, gonna jump straight into the bonnet, just show you any stone chips, any scratches, anything like that. First of all, I always like to go through this front part of the bonnet because that's where any major stone chips would be, but this one's all very, very clean. Just a bit of dust on there that's coming off with my fingernail. Paint on the bonnet's in great condition, as you can see through there. Front right hand guard, all nice and tidy, just a bit of dirt that's flicked up from the tyre, but otherwise all nice and clean. Heaps of tread left in that front right hand tyre. Now, obviously it has passed its roadworthy inspection and everything with us. Going through the wheel, obviously you get these nice alloy wheels with Mitsubishi. There's a couple of light little marks just on the outside of the wheel. Obviously nothing major that's going to affect any of the driving, but I just wanted to point those out for you. Otherwise very clean through the rest. Coming through the front, now you do have your LED headlights, fog lights, and parking sensors through the front as well. So, going to help you with driving, and obviously that little front camera in the front there as well to give you that 360 view, which I'll go a bit more in depth in when I jump into the interior. Just a couple of little bugs on there that's going to come off. I did want to point out there's a couple of just very, very small little stone chips there. All nice and tidy. Otherwise, down this left-hand front guard. Heaps of tread on the left-hand tyre there. No gutter ash or anything on this front left-hand wheel. All nice and clean. All right, going up through the windscreen, as you can see, no major chips, cracks, anything like that. Just a bit of dirt on there as well. Obviously $35,990, that's our drive-away price. Now, obviously all of our drive-away pricing means we include your registration, GST, stamp duty, all your on-road costs and everything there. So that is drive-away in Queensland. Going up through the roof here, just a bit of dust on there, but as you can see, no dents, scratches, anything like that. Now, every car that we do sell comes with a clear history report, just to say that the car's never been written off, never been stolen, and doesn't owe anyone any money. All right, I'll make my way down the left-hand side of the car and then work my way around. So, obviously, another camera here that's going to give you that 360 view, which I'll go into when I jump inside. All nice and clean through the front left-hand door. Only thing that I did notice was a couple of just very, very tiny little stone chips. Nothing major again. And all nice and clean on the left-hand side. All nice and tidy up on the windows and up through that top panel there as well. Jump into this back corner. Other than a bit of dust, all nice and clean. They do get a little bit dusty sitting under the shade cloths, but I'll work my way through that for you. Looks like a near new tyre on the back tyre here. Again, a couple of little marks just on the outside of this wheel here that I wanted to point out. Obviously, I like to be as honest as I can on the virtual tour. All nice and tidy otherwise. All right, let's go through the back here. Through the rear, we do have a reverse camera, parking sensors back here, and obviously your Aspire and Outlander badges. So going through the condition, there's a small little mark just on the back. Otherwise, all nice and clean through the rest. Same as the rest of that back door's all nice and tidy as well. I'll jump into the interior as soon as I go around this right-hand side here. All right, fourth and final wheel. Again, heaps of tread on the tyres. A couple of very, very light little marks on the outside of that wheel. Otherwise, all nice and clean through that alloy wheel there. Now, coming down the right-hand side here, very, very small little stone chip that I wanted to point out this there. Otherwise, nice and tidy. I'll go up through the top here and then come back through the doors, but very, very clean up the top. Again, you got that fourth camera there that's going to give you that full 360. Bit of dirt on there. Obviously, that's going to wipe straight off. So, all nice and tidy otherwise. Same as the back door. Now, this car does have keyless entry, so if I just walked up to the car, it is unlocked right now. I've got the keys inside, actually. I'll grab them out. If you've got the keys outside the car with you, and you want to basically jump out of the car, lock the car, you can just press that button there and it locks the car and you walk away. Mirrors fold in. If you are coming to get in the car, you walk up with the keys, press that button and open the door. So you can leave the keys in your handbag or pocket pretty much at all times, so it makes it nice and easy. Obviously it does have the automatic rear door as well, so just pressing that button opens itself up. Really easy for shopping, kids, anything that you're going to be loading in the back here. Very clean through the rear bar itself. Again, I do apologize for a little bit of dirt, but there's no panel damage or anything through there. Obviously under here you do have a little cover that goes in there if you're not going to be using these back seats, but obviously I just wanted to show you the condition, so I've popped them up there. They look like they've barely been sat in, to be completely honest with you. So the back's all very clean. Leather seats being the Aspire as well. So putting these down now, you've got to take the headrests off these first, so I can I'll fold them down later for you and take a photo, but they fold down flat to give you that full boot space, and then the headrests just sit underneath the little cover there. So obviously a button to close it as well, so just pressing that button there and walking away, it just closes up for you and locks up. So really simple and easy. Whether you got full hands shopping or anything like that, it's going to make it extremely easy. Do have a button on the key as well to open that as well, so obviously it's going to be nice and easy. All right, jumping into the interior here, all nice and tidy through the right hand front door. Obviously this side has the rubber floor mats. Not sure where the right one is, so I'll try and find that for you, as I don't think we can purchase them separately, but I'll try and find that unless it had an issue with it. All nice and clean down the interior here. Obviously got that partial leather, partial vinyl. They're all nice and clean through the seats as well, and obviously through the hood lining too. Very tidy. So all nice and clean through the whole interior there from the back. Jump into the front, and then I'll go through some of the features on the inside as well. All nice and tidy through the driver's door card. There's your mirror controls, window controls, and all your central locking as well just here. Got another rubber floor mat in the front here as well, which means obviously the carpet's all nice and tidy underneath it there as well. Obviously electric seats and lumbar support in there as well. Driver's seat here, very clean. Same as the passenger seat through there, so all nice and tidy on that side over there. And then I'll jump inside and give you a quick rundown on a few of the features of these new Outlanders. So push button start, obviously having the key in my pocket, just push that button there. It starts up really nice and easy. So going through the kilometers, and obviously no engine or warning lights or anything on there. So we got 64,993 kilometers. So very clean for the kilometers there, as you can see. All nice and clean through the steering wheel. You've got your Bluetooth controls and your cruise control on there. All nice and clean up through here. You do have a nice clean dash, and then obviously a nice big touchscreen head unit on these Outlanders as well. So huge. Obviously I'll put that in reverse, show you what I was talking about earlier. You do have that 360 camera, obviously showing you that there's a car over here. I'm not really close to anything else to show up there, but you do have a really nice clear reverse camera there as well. So really simple and easy. And then you've got those reverse sensors as well. If you do get too close to anything, they'll start beeping at you. So aircon controls, you do have heated seats in the front here on both passenger and front and driver's seat. Aircon controls, you got your fan speed, temperatures and modes through there. Wireless charging point through here, a USB and a USB-C point, and then just your genuine 12-volt point in there as well. Got your driving modes through here, so you got a eco, normal, got your road, basically off-road, dirt and snow, and then your hill descent control there as well. Through here you've got your handbrake, which is automatic, so as soon as I basically go to put that into reverse or drive, press that down, handbrake will come off automatically. So nice and easy. Put the car back in park, pull it up towards you to put the handbrake on. So very simple and easy. Very nice clean design on the inside of this Outlander. All nice and tidy through there, so bit of extra storage space in there too. Last thing I'll do is just go through the service history, which that's going to be a major component when buying a pre-owned vehicle, is how well the car has been maintained. So let me open this one up now for you, go through the history for you, and then we'll find out where it's been serviced. All right, so just looking at it, it's got a full service history. Going through it here now with you. Had the first complimentary service, then serviced at the 15,000 at 16, then again at 30,000, then again at 45,000, then again at 60,000, and then we've just done the most recent service there at 65,000. So we've just done I guess a service by time rather than kilometers. So as you can see, 65,000 kilometers, just been serviced. So not due until 75,000 or July next year actually. So heaps of driving without needing another service, which is great. Got the rest of your owner's manuals and everything in there for you too. All right, I'll jump out and give you one last look at the outside of the car, but that'll finish my virtual tour. If you do have any questions about the car itself, the dealership, or myself personally, let me know, as I'm happy to answer any questions that might be able to help you obviously find the car that you're looking for. Thanks heaps. I'll talk to you soon.